Hello, little friend. Are you ready for an amazing adventure today? Let's meet the cutest and most curious little dinosaur you've ever seen. His name is Dino. Dino is small, but he's full of big dreams. He wants to grow up brave and strong. And most of all, he wants to explore the world and help all the friends he meets along the way. One beautiful sunny morning, the soft rays of the sun peeked through Dino's window and gently woke him up. The warm light tickled his nose, and Dino opened his sleepy eyes, stretching his tiny paws. Wow, today feels like it's going to be a day full of adventures, Dino said with a big, happy smile. He jumped out of bed, ready for whatever fun awaited him. Dino loved to walk through the green valley where the grass was soft, and flowers swayed in the gentle breeze. The butterflies twirled happily, and the birds sang cheerful songs in the trees. Every day, Dino wandered this beautiful world, imagining all the places he could go and the amazing things he could discover. But suddenly, something caught Dino's attention. It was a soft, worried voice calling out, "Peep, peep, help me." Dino's ears perked up. He turned around and saw a little pterodactyl named Pip. Poor Pip was stuck. He had flown too close to the big tree, and long, twisty vines had tangled around his wings. Pip couldn't move, and he looked scared. Dino felt a little scared too. The wind was blowing so hard, the bushes were sharp and prickly, and the vines seemed impossible to untangle. But Dino didn't hesitate. His kind heart whispered, "You can help, even if you're scared. Helping is the right thing to do." So Dino took a deep breath, and slowly, carefully, he walked toward Pip. With each step, Dino's heart raced a little faster, but he kept going. He used his tiny paws to gently untangle the vines from around Pip's wings. It wasn't easy. The vines were twisted so tight, and the wind kept blowing them around. But Dino didn't stop. He worked patiently, little by little, until finally, Pip was free. Pip stretched his wings and flapped them joyfully. "Thank you, Dino. You're so brave," Pip cried out, flying up high into the sky. Dino smiled and felt a warm glow in his heart. He realized that being brave doesn't mean you're never scared. It means doing what's right, even when you are. Dino felt proud of himself. He had helped a friend in need. Later on, Dino and Pip decided to walk to the river where their friends were waiting. Toto the Triceratops and Stella, the Stegosaurus, had already made their way to the riverbank. The sun was shining brightly, and the water sparkled like diamonds, reflecting the blue sky. Everything seemed so perfect, but then, they noticed something. A big, old wooden bridge stretched across the river. It looked rickety and wobbly. The planks creaked as the wind blew, and the river below rushed fast and wild. "Do we have to cross that?" Dino asked, looking nervously at the bridge. "It looks so high up, and I'm not sure I can do it." Toto, who was always full of energy, smiled and patted Dino's back. "Don't worry, Dino. You're not alone. We're all here with you." Stella, the wise Stegosaurus, nodded and added, "Together, we can do anything. Just take it one step at a time, and you'll see you can be brave." Dino took a deep breath. He was still nervous, but he felt safe with his friends by his side. He stepped forward, slowly at first, testing the wooden planks with his paws. The bridge creaked and swayed, but Dino didn't stop. He held Toto's and Stella's paws tightly, and one step at a time, he crossed the bridge. The wind howled, the river roared below, but Dino kept going, his heart strong. When they finally reached the other side, Dino felt like he had just conquered a mountain. He looked at his friends and smiled. "We did it," Dino cheered. He had faced his fear and done something that seemed impossible. Dino learned an important lesson that day. Being brave isn't about not being scared. It's about facing your fear and knowing that you're strong enough to overcome it, especially when you have friends to help you along the way. As the sun started to set, painting the sky with beautiful shades of orange and pink, Dino lay down on the soft grass. He looked up at the twinkling stars and thought about the day. He had helped a friend, crossed a scary bridge, and learned that bravery comes from within. He whispered softly to himself, "Courage is not about never feeling afraid. It's about doing what's right, even when you are." And now, little friend, I want to ask you, were you brave today? Remember, no matter how small you are, you can always be a hero. All you need is a kind heart and the courage to help those in need. Dino waved his little paw and smiled. "Roar, I'm so glad we had this adventure together. See you soon, little one. Bye-bye."